Hi guys, second day, second day after my results came out, but Hanke, I already tested last week, Monday, so Korekin day mang is a bit tricky. The day started off quite difficult. I was struggling to breathe and my chest was tight and I had terrible headaches. So it was quite difficult. And I'm telling you, I wanted the concoction, the orata, everybody was sending something. It was so overwhelming, but very helpful as well. Kore this thing, ya humble. COVID-19 will humble you because it levels the playground, makes you realize, man, we are all the same. Does not matter what material status you have at this point in time. Ratswana, man. You are not better than me. I'm not better than you. And it's so humbling when people start calling you. People start sending you messages. And you didn't know. And then just by you speaking out, they start sharing. I'm on my 5th day. I'm in recovery. It's not easy, but I got through it, and so will you. And this is why I believe we go through tough times, so that we can clearly see the hand of God in everything. When I steam, I steam for 7 minutes deliberately, because 7 is the number of perfection. Even when I steamed again, I played a gospel song, because everything now for me revolves around God. Being Muruti, sometimes Lerona, we take things for granted. And we take God for granted, and we become so busy with everything else in the world that we don't give God the time that He deserves. And so He humbles you to remind you who He is and just how small, minute you are in the whole picture. I'm so grateful to God. I'm feeling so much better now. After all the concoctions and all the steaming for the day. But I think what has really lifted my spirit are all the calls and all the texts and the sharing of information. It's humbling. Hey, you won't even have the right to ask somebody for the mere fact that they went through it and they recovered. How do you even question it and take it for granted? I'm grateful for God and God's people, because He will show up. No, I understand. During that time of Jacob's experience sleeping on a rock, people would desire to be in his position. And he had nothing, not even a blanket to cover himself. But right in that position, he had an encounter with God like no one ever had. Because it is there that you find God's presence and God's glory. So let us count our blessings through this experience. God bless you, beloved.